Well, the harm of having someone, and if it's an employee, if she's an employee, then she can go file her claims in the Merit Service Protection Board, right? DOJ lawyer says the harm of having someone in office that is wrongfully there outweighs the harm of losing the position. She says, oh gosh. All right, let me go back to due process, says the judge. There are cases that seem to equate as having a for cause requirement with a property interest. And shout out to Inner City Press, Matthew Russell Lee. You got an update from another case he's covering. Sweet. Says here, DOJ lawyer. Well, the remedy here would be tricky. Like, what are you going to do? What would a hearing accomplish if we have a hearing? Well, I don't know if they're saying that a hearing is required. Well, hey, send a letter. Just send a letter to the president. Maybe the president would change his mind, but you guys haven't done anything. You're fired. Now you're suing. Talk to him. Well, deferential doesn't mean there is no probing of it or no review, right? So I can look at these decisions. What does that look like? Says, well, when the president is statutorily empowered to make a determination and he makes it, that's it. That's the story. Congress said for cause. He decides that. Maybe in some extreme cases, but not here. Judge says, all right, plaintiff, Abby, you guys, what do you guys say? Your Honor, it's not different if the president just puts in the word because next to Article 2 doesn't make it better. The president said what he meant on August 26. He says if she acted properly, well, then he talked about interest rates. And could the president remove her for wearing a pantsuit? Maybe he should be able to. For teaching in a DEI college, is that cause? I use the word pretext cautiously. They say he said things about Chairman Powell, not Governor Cook. He swung at the person at the plate. Yeah, and apparently she believes in reparations and all sorts of things. So if she believes in reparations, how is that impacting her economic policy? And is that in alignment with good economic policy for America, according to the duly elected American president? Maybe not. He swung at the person at the plate. Cook's lawyer says it was Pulte. Bill, he posted on social media about 2 different entries, and I don't accept his representation that they're contradictory, at least not here. This is about the TRO, and as I said when I rose to the podium the first time, I avoid social media. It's too bad. I wish Abby would watch our show. Cook's lawyer says the president gave her 30 minutes. 30 minutes, Abby. That's all. After the tweet, the president said if she doesn't resign, not answer or explain, but resign, then I'll fire her. And that's not due process.